Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Echoes of Aetheria, as we're actually in Verdea Palace. And we're gonna sneak up on this guard. Because we can. Hopefully. Gotcha! Give it a strike. Maybe? Elite General. Nope, can't take a backstab. Battle Mage. We took care of that. Let's go Swordsman. Not quite. Just have Soha swing. Not bad. Critical out of cash. And done. Good. Well, that worked out really well, didn't it? I think a Skandar can sneak attack and kill, so he could sneak attack and then backstab something. Oh man. Lose sight of us. Oh, come on. We'll wait for him to finish his patrol this way. And then get him. Gotcha! Because he was getting back into the same way he was looking before. You know what? This is not a very smart formation, honestly. You have battle mages, sure, but you don't have any real, person that can take a big, they can take a lot of damage. Which, isn't that smart. Especially with a preemptive strike. We'll cut through you easy. So moving on. Perfect Garnet. Another cashmere cloth. 2 points. And the way forward. Yeah, what do we have over here? Amber Cluster, Cashmere Cloth, Care to Strength, and 5 Obsidian. Nice. Oh, you can see the arc in the background. That's really cool. Yay, 5 Obsidian. So we'll be making some Obsidian gear for Lucian and Cash, and we will also be we will also be using the cashmere cloth to get some stuff. No fancy leather though. Like, see, here's cashmere cloth. Behemoth and Silk kind of felt like the same level. Maybe Behemoth was that big. Good gravy! What in the world is that? Up in the sky! Looks like a lot of the Imperial Academy. That looks a lot like the Imperial Academy. Plus a ton of extra stuff. And now it's floating? Yeah, and I was like, huh? You. Hello, Albric. Or rather, Emperor Albric. Hello? Emperor. I see you filled our father's power vacuum rather quickly. You fool. You You stupid, stupid little fool.
Lucian, dear brother, don't you understand? Our father unified all of Verdia. This is what you would want, yes? That's not all, Lucian. Please stop! What are you doing? I had no doubt. The guilt is crushing him. He is directly responsible for Aldor's death.
I wanted to believe it wasn't true. You do not have the right to call me brother, Albric.
Sigmund! Guards! Anyone! Get these people out of here! Assist your Emperor!
This is the end of your reign. Put an end to this war. Tell us what that floating fortress is, or this is the end of your life as well.
There's no stopping this war. It's bigger than you or I. You will never... Let me go!
Soha, would you like the honors, or shall I off him?
What? No, you wouldn't. By all means, Lucian. The honor is yours. Stop! Please! I beg you!
Go on.
Psychopaths! They're psychopaths! They want to revive some god of theirs to bring about some new age! That fortress is a super weapon! It has the power to destroy this world! And it cannot be stopped! I was tricked into everything! They told me what to do! Every step of the way! You must believe me! Soha, please, you can read my mind. You know I'm not lying. Of course you're not lying, and anyone here can sense that. You were born a pawn, and even in the seat of high power, you're still a pawn. You've never accomplished something of your own accord, save for ordering the assassination of your own father. Poor Albric, the victim. You're pathetic. It hurts my heart to hear you say that, Soha. I'm not pathetic. I'm not. Look at me. I own half the world. Fine. Have it your way. I'll tell my troops there'll be a ceasefire.
Truth check.
He seems genuine, and incredibly fearful.
We found you once, and we will find you again. You know what the right thing to do is, Emperor. Do you?
Yes. Thank you, Lucian.
Well, go on. End the war. And count your blessings that you're still alive. Quest complete. Conflagration.
You're too damn nice for your own good, Lucian. I swear, when this is all over, I'll end that worm myself if you don't. After what he did to you.
Is that? Yes. Airships approaching. Wait, that's the Angra Mayu and a whole fleet of other ships.
Oh hey, look who it is! Lucian, are you harmed? Are you tarnished in any way?
What the heck? How did you find me?
Why, your allies here told me all about it, of course. Goodness, I would have expected a warmer welcome. Or maybe a thank you. I can't stay mad at you. That's so awesome.
Ezram has been completely destroyed in an instant. There are no survivors. It came from that fortress in the sky.
Yes, I felt it. This is utter madness! Such power cannot be allowed to remain in their hands! Let me guess, General. Bluish lightning magic?
Yes. President Gerard arrived with his personal air forces and evacuated us from the battlefield. Now remember, Gerard has money, which means his personal air forces is like a fleet, more than likely. We and all of the coalition leadership would surely have been killed as we were surrounded by those golden armored Dorneri soldiers. Oh. Well, thanks, Gerard.
No need to thank me. We should make haste, though. I don't feel comfortable with that big flying fortress of doom so close to our ships. Come, let us evacuate.
Right. We'll board the Angry Mayu and regroup. The Archdonarium. The Angry Mayu bridge. Let's go to the bridge. Is he here? Please tell me he's here. Yes. Oh, I can't stay mad at you. Alright, stuff. Obsidian ingots are available to buy. Just remember, they're not as heavy as the alright ingots, but they're still heavy. Okay. And alright, and Drake Heights stuff. So you're gonna be making the good stuff yourself. This will probably be the rest of the episode, but these conversations are really good, so... Man, we got everybody here. Some Barrack Tor, Sayunari, Verdia, Genbu. The leaders of each place. I guess that would be Lucian technically now. Good stuff. Let's get started. Hello, friend. You've done some amazing work for us these past few months. Way beyond my expectations.
Yes, amazing is a good way to describe my work indeed. So the Smoothface's expectations were low, hmm?
Well, you gotta admit, we didn't start off on the right foot.
Yes, indeed. Finished my analysis of the ship, and we have determined to... and what we have determined to be the material of the Archdonarium. If our calculations are correct, there is no airship weapon in existence that can hope to damage the Ark. Only external attack of any value would be to ram the Angry Mayu into it, which would only cause neglectable damage.
Guess we're not ramming it then. Thanks, Redclaw. I figured as much, but I wanted to consider all possibilities.
Redclaw is no longer necessary, friend. You are the only Smoothface who remembers it.
You sure?
Toby is no longer a bounty hunter. He is a Grandmaster Artificer of legendary merit. I was thinking instead of Goldhammer.
Toby Goldhammer?
No, knave. Just Goldhammer.
Alright, works for me. Let's hope it catches on this time, eh?
Yes. Goldhammer will invest more resources in self-branding.
Because self-branding is important. Lucian, level 55, plus everything. Thanks, Goldhammer. Make sure we get it right.
Too bad we didn't find any more Aetherium.
So up to silk cloth. Exquisite sharpening tool. Obsidian counterweight. Resilient armor patch, and you can straight up buy obsidian and cashmere as you need. Yikes. Okay, so I'll be doing that off screen, don't worry. I'll be making some more things and spending money. Let's go down here. Save here.
Hey, pretty boy. What do you think of my new rig? Tobes and I have been hard at work. We're gonna need some decent gear if we're dead set on avoiding the apocalypse and all.
Yeah, that is a crazy forge. Make the best stuff there. Looks nice.
Nice?
Hey, how's our materials holding up?
Oh, well, we're doing pretty nicely on basic stuff. New supplies from the Aurelian League are a huge help. We actually have a decent store of cashmere cloth and obsidian ore. Always need more Aetherium and other rare goods, though.
Do me a favor. Take the strongest stuff we have and cover yourself with it. Our enemies are dangerous. It would come too far for me to lose you.
Aw, you dork. Our journey has lasted a couple of decades, and it's gonna last a lot more decades. I don't plan on dying. You're really worried, huh? Okay, I'll cover myself head to toe in solid Aetherium 3-inch bulwark. Happy, you worrywart?
Yeah. And a lot more decades, huh?
I did just kinda think that out loud, didn't I?
Have to admit. Once I figured out that little platinum blonde girl was you, I was incredibly relieved.
Relieved?
I always had that specter of that girl in my head. Sort of the girl of my dreams. Made it difficult to think about actual women I met in my adult life. You came back into my life, and that odd, impossible dream became a reality. In a way, I'm thankful that Cormac decided to kidnap Sohal that day, else we may never have crossed paths.
Aw, Lucian! You're killing me with sweetness. Mwah. Hey, you can't go throwing yourself in harm's way either, soldier boy. I know you love to do that. I mean it. No dying. Or else I'll have a few words for you.
Okay. I promise.
Okay.
Ah, so sweet. So adorable. Let's see. If I had enough Aetherium, it would be head to toe in Aetherium, but obsidian will have to do. And maybe cashmere cloth for Ingrid.
And if you do let the bad guys hit you, direct them away from that pretty mug, will ya?
Because there's no higher than the maybe the behemoth hide was the best hide equipment. But we'll take a look at cashmere cloth and see how much that gives. Even though there's still a threat from the Arctonarium, we have taken major steps to saving our homeland. Well done, Lucian. You are the hero Verdia needs. Hey there, Esk. You ready for our last hurrah? I see a great need for espionage inside that fortress. My claws are freshly sharpened. My wits are even sharper. I am ready. I still have not yet fulfilled my life's purpose, for that errant Gondwana yet lives. I'll tear that fortress wire from wire until he has met his doom at my hand. We're all gonna get a chance to settle our blood feud soon. When I understand this Sigmund guy has been pulling many strings for many years. Oceans of blood are on his hands. I can't wait to take him out. Gotta remember our purpose. Vengeance is secondary. Such moral fortitude. You cannot fool me. You humans are every bit as passionate as the most unhinged Barrack-tor. I say you should embrace your lust for vengeance. It can only strengthen your resolve. Fair enough. You know what, Furball? We make a great team. To that I would agree. Do not think you're getting out of our duel. Oh, I haven't forgotten. You've just been a bit busy waist-deep in our enemies. Once they're all done away with, I'll wipe that smug expression off your furry face. Now you're speaking from the heart. Cannot wait, Smoothface. I strongly suggest you ask for Soa's presence. You may need urgent medical care. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll make sure she studies up on the Barrack-tor physiology for your sake. How amusing. Now it is time to redirect all this bravado into the cause of destroying our enemies. It'll be glorious indeed. Oh, I don't think we've forgotten about the duel. Oh, that's great. Master Kesh, got any more lessons in your repertoire?
My boy, there's nothing more I can teach you. Your battle prowess, by my calculation, is unsurpassed.
Alright. Thanks anyway.
Something's on your mind, kiddo.
Master Kesh, I felt so odd lately. Don't tell Esk, but I feel like my passion and perspective are pretty much lost.
I can tell it certainly doesn't come off so.
I started this long journey just grasping for answers. Never really found those answers until the questions themselves became meaningless. This has happened several times as our objectives continue to change. We chase one enemy, we never really resolve the issue, and another enemy emerges.
Ah, yes. This fascination with the short term and the difficulties of the day.
Yeah, sounds really petty, I know. I can't deny this odd, sinking feeling that we're just gonna be pulled a new direction after we stop the arc.
That is possible. Would that be such a problem?
I'm far beyond my saturation point with war. I've spilled so much blood. I've seen my homeland torn to pieces and my father swept up in the chaos.
We have indeed experienced more violence than one should be expected to process in such a short time. We all share these feelings. But what is important to you, Lucien?
Important to me? I wish to expose the villains behind all this evil. Put an end to the wars they've caused. Make things right.
Those things sound to me like your mission objectives. I'll ask you again. What's important to you? And don't you dare think about it. Just say what comes to mind.
Ingrid. Esk, Soha, and you. My father. justice for him.
Good stuff. Anything else?
Well, I care about Verdia.
No. Stop thinking. What else is important to you? What is it about justice for your father that is a compelling reward for you? He may no longer be with us, but you care greatly about honoring him. Why?
Me. It's for me.
There you go, kiddo. You may have built yourself up as a hero for the free people of the world, but remember, you are Lucian. Well, if all goes well, you're Lucian and Ingrid. Truth and justice are well and good, but they can be skewed, misunderstood, and used for evil. In the end, few things matter but love. Love for yourself and those closest to you. When you've reached my age, you begin to realize that what's truly worth all the dogged persistence, all of the suffering and sacrifice.
Thanks, Master Cash.
My pleasure, friend. All things considered, those short-term objectives will be useful. We have butts to kick.
Thanks, Cash. Those are truly wise words from the Grandmaster himself. And love matters the most. And it's nice to have it. And to not forget that. That's why we stay positive and we smile here and we're nice. While it's not as strong as love, we can still be nice to other people, and that matters a lot. So don't forget that. And like for Lucian, it's obviously Ingrid, and then his close friends that he's made. But you know, the first thing that popped into his mind was Ingrid, and like Kesh said, if you're lucky, it'll be Lucian and Ingrid. Still find it difficult to believe that Ezram has been annihilated. Sayuna has bore so much damage already. My heart is heavy. It is a terrible injustice. If I have any say in the matter, Verdia will contribute its resources to healing what wounds it can. I am sorry, Father. Thank you, Lucy. I will be fine in time. It is my queen who feels the loss more deeply than I ever could. I have always been loyal to the royal family, but she and her father have been loyal to Sayuna and its people. I cannot imagine how difficult it must be for her to keep her composure. I wish there was some way I could help her. Well, I'm sure just being there would help greatly. Be a willing ear and a willing shoulder to lean on. I cannot. What? Why not? I know she'll be able to sense my feelings. It's highly forbidden for common men of the Sayuna Defense Force to fraternize with. Feelings, eh? Please, I beg you, keep your voice down. Sorry. Though to be honest, it's probably not that big of a deal. And besides, she probably already knows. Mustn't encourage me. You're Verdian. Your country is historically less tied to tradition as is mine. Sayuna is deeply rooted in the customs that have kept us so stable for so many centuries. Truly, I bring immense shame upon myself with these accursed feelings. Understood. I still don't think it's worth getting all tied up in knots about. Hey, at least you're not as flagrant as Mr. Gerard over there. That guy gives me the creeps. Cash levels up. Everything but Int. For Esrim and for Sayuna, I give my life. Hey, Soha. Hello, Soha.
Lucian? Yes, the destruction of Esrim weighs heavily. But you know as well as I do, Esrim is just the beginning. The time for grading will come later. We have a critical objective to fulfill.
That we do.
Have you given thought to what will happen to Verdia now that Albrecht has abdicated?
Honestly, I haven't. It's a pretty complicated political mess. My father had things under control, but only by virtue of his ability to dominate the other contenders for power. With him gone and Albrecht clearly unable to offer any sort of stability.
What about you? We did just take over the capital by force. That is how emperors are made, no?
Me? Come on, Emperor Lucian. Sounds ridiculous!
Perhaps.
Did you ever imagine we'd be here, in this position, back on your wedding day? Still find it a bit surreal.
It is quite remarkable how vastly different our paths could be had we taken different paths. I am somewhat relieved, actually. I dread the thought of the kind of smothered life I would have lived as Albrecht's wife.
So how about you? What are your plans for Sayuna after this?
Let us cross that bridge if we get there.
If. I'm no empath, but the massive burden you're carrying around is plain as day. What gives? What can I do to help you pull yourself together?
Let us simply focus on the task at hand. I feel there is an immense, fateful moment in store for us. We must be prepared. Best of luck in your travels, Lucian.
Alright, next time! Just kidding. Hi.
Hello, Lucian.
You know I'm not... You know. I don't...
Oh, come now, Lucian. I do not desire anything more than the privilege to admire you and all beings of extraordinary beauty. It is a pastime of mine.
Oh. Well, good. I wanted to thank you. Seems you may have saved the lives of so many of us in the Coalition. And the Aurelian League's addition to the Coalition has been an enormous boon to our resources.
It's not just my assets I've committed. I have powerful connections in the Republic of Sandraka. They have already converted multiple trade vessels into makeshift warships. The whole world is behind you, Lucian. In the wake of 2 extreme disasters at the hands of these monsters, the loss of Novus Kada and Esrim, how can we not? Everything hangs in the balance. All the chips are down. Time to bring it all to the bad guys.
I hope it's enough. I'm told that the Arctonarium is probably impervious to any form of attack. Regardless, it's nice to know we're backed by what's now an enormous alliance.
And Lucian, I have called in some favors and I ask one thing. When you defeated all the evildoers, could you allow me to commission a porcelain statue of you to display as the centerpiece in my museum?
I suppose so. And Ingrid levels up. And Soha levels up.
Good luck, Lucian, and all the peoples of the Coalition.
So Gerard just loves beautiful things, and Lucian is just by far the most beautiful thing ever to him. That's great. That's fantastic. Okay, that is everybody. I'm gonna make some stuff, and next time we will head to what might be the final dungeon, the Archdonarium. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you had a lot of fun with all the conversations. We had all kinds of conversations here, from the funny to the surreal to the deep, to the love, and everything in between. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Until next time, I'm Cendril. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.